Hey, hi guys. Hey, it's me, Hobo Ryan. You're probably wondering, Ryan, what are you doing on Saturn? Well, see, sometimes, guys, you make an intro that's so bad that burying it on Earth is not good enough. Also, don't look over there. What the hell did I just tell you? Don't you not look over there? I tried to make a public access show with a T-Rex that said controversial things like all the other public access shows. Yeah. Hey, have you ever seen a man leave a planet and change his clothes really quick? Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another Ryan Reacts. Today, we're doing something I haven't done in a very long time, and that is watch a Blameitonjorge video. This YouTube channel was the beginning of my reaction and some of my favorite videos to watch. Plus, I haven't watched something scary in so long that I just need to do this. I love scary content, and I'm excited to watch 9 more bizarre, unsettling public access shows not shown on regular television. A long time ago, I watched the first one, and I remember it being an absolute spectacle. Of course, folks, like check out the original link and more for original content creator. Link be in the description. Oh boy, wow, that was the quickest disturbed message I've ever seen. This may disturb you,
public access shows from
but you're gonna have to pause it. I ain't freaking keeping it up for 1 second.
Where anyone with a camera can shoot anything they want and show it to the world. Or at least show it.
I think that was rock and roll grandma's
public access television
boyfriend.
Nowadays,
I was gonna say dad, but he's too young.
Smartphones, it's easy for just about anyone to make.
Is that one of the Beatles?
And
is that you, John?
Like YouTube to showcase this.
That's the scariest thing ever. John on public access?
What about before YouTube, Dailymotion, VidMe, all that? Well, that's what public access was for.
Right? It makes it so much spookier on public access.
Insane shit ever put there.
I look forward to it. And the fact he said insane shit means we're going on a rocky ride. Jerk Beast?
How this show got onto television just baffles the mind.
You see my head? This is what happens when you jack off too much, kids.
It's just a strange man in a large devil's costume.
He's not wrong. I've jerked beasts before. Gets real red.
Belligerent and shit post on television and then tell people to call them. During said
seems reasonable.
Jerk Beast and his friend just kind of cussed and act rude,
so
and just mean to those who call them.
It was like the
speak, you asshole!
Asshole, speak, you asshole!
Say something interesting before I come through this camera and rip you a new one.
Say something interesting. Why don't you go to the dentist, man?
Why don't you shut the fuck up?
Why don't you go to the dentist?
That's really expensive, and I hurt my feelings.
Hang up on this idiot.
I'm falling apart here.
God damn it! If there's one thing I hate, it's idiots like that calling my show.
Isn't that the point of your show, though? What happened to your arm?
Who
hurt you?
Those who call them
should we go to the courts?
Just going to vigorously scream at them. Even during the beginning of the show, they asked the audience to make fun and harass the Jerk Beast.
Yeah,
presumably with the intention
that's genius.
Of trying to get the best humor and gain the biggest reactions. We do have to ask, what is the humor in watching people cussing, cursing, and accusing each other of being fags? During the show...
Sorry, I thought he was going to say fat. I'm like, well, that's like one of the oldest jokes in the book. And then he said fag. I was like, oh. I don't know. Maybe they're British people who like smoking. But to be honest, all joking aside, I'm not the only one that thinks this is kind of genius. Like, if you had someone who was really good at roasting, oh shit, Pete Ross, is that right? Get him in a frickin' puppet outfit, have him react to people's comments. Of course, that'd be a lot harder because, no, you gotta do Zoom. Zoom! Oh my God, you get them on Zoom, they have to show face cam, they have to go on the webcam, and we have a roast up. Guys, I don't have the capability to roast people this well. Someone steal this idea and send me $20 when it become famous. Because that idea is genius.
Show they do some fairly controversial things, especially for the early 2000s.
Oh, early 2000s? Yeah, it's still
television. Attack another anti-gay Christian public access show by calling them gay for Jesus, and then proceeding to call themselves fags for Jesus. And finally, getting into vivid detail about fucking studio lights through the anus of the titular Jerk Beast himself.
My man! Good for him.
What's your problem? What's Your Problem is definitely the most mysterious, if not most well-known of the shows on this list.
Yes!
Perhaps its vagueness is
I've
what led
seen
it
this
to
clip
gain so
before.
many views, over 200,000 to be exact. Interestingly, the video has been around since 2006,
Whoa!
a year after YouTube was created. The show, however, is scarce
This guy,
with
talk about
information
jumping on a
that's
trend.
making it truly
Good
strange
for him.
and bizarre. What's Your Problem is believed to have been from either Pittsfield or
Dude, there's so many
Tarrytown,
like conspiracy
according to
videos.
YouTube
What does this
descriptions.
mean? It's probably a guy
It
that
aired
has no
sometime around
meaning.
The 80s or 90s,
he's just
meaning that some
weird.
guy had the footage stored away somehow for over 20 years. Thanks.
I
What's
didn't
Your
realize there was
Problem
a
features
string
a
on
man
it.
in
It
front of a green
legitimately creeped
screen,
me out. Like
trying
it
to
crawled
eat a
away.
fish that keeps being pulled away from his plate, though this doesn't stop him.
It's a man on a mission, bud.
Saying, "What is wrong with you?" and "What's your problem?" and it plays loudly in the background. And the man constantly responds to the mysterious voice and defends himself over and over
It's
and
the
over
fish.
again. For
Who
3
else would
minutes.
it be?
What is wrong with you? I don't have a problem. Would you shut up? What is wrong with you? Just shut up. What is wrong with you?
This is such a fever dream, dude.
What is wrong with you? Trying to eat a fish. I'm trying to eat a fish and it falls off the plate. You shut
Why does this make me laugh?
What's wrong with you?
It's just
There's no
the thought of the
spirit or
frickin'
any
fish
music
just
with
being
that
like,
feature
come on,
of
man, what the hell?
Instead, just this man.
I just
being
want to go
harassed
back
by
in the
some
ocean and make
disembodied voice.
fish
The
babies.
man appears to be mentally ill, maybe. Almost as if the voice being played is going through his head or something.
Ah.
It's just a weird fucking show.
Yes.
Just shut up. What's your problem? What is wrong with you? I'm gonna hit you with my fish if you don't.
Hold on. Who's he gonna hit with the fish? He was the son of a shepherd.
Chip the
Nope. Oh, I wish I had a joke about this. I got like a tingle up my spine. I hated that so much. Oh, I hated that so much. Because I'm racist. Joke, I hate ventriloquist dummies. You all know this. That is everything that freaks me out about it. The look, the smoothness of his face, the uncanny valley, the little slits in the mouth. Oh, that really freaking me out. It really freaks me out. It legitimately, this is my irrational fear that everyone has. You know, some people are afraid of spiders. At least they can bite and poison you. Ventriloquist dummies can't do diddly squat, but I hate them. I hate them so much. I was a kid. I watched freaking Slappy the Dummy flip-flop himself around, and it freaked me right the hell out, and I hate it. I also was apparently terrified of Bert and Ernie snoring, my mom told me. So, there's that. And, oh my god. Oh, it's his eyes. It's his eyes. See that grit around his eyes there? That's what's making it so much worse. I hate this. The lumps. They always have this lump in their cheek. Oh my god. This is really bad.
comfortable.
I hate you, Chip.
It's like
Chip.
an adult
Oh
swim
my
bumper or a
god.
late night infomercial that just
Chip.
got way out of control.
Chip. I hope
We are
you get
sure
eaten
you
by a
know what
wood
we need.
chipper. I
The
swear to God.
low-budget video,
I hope
followed by
there's a
the
bit of
somewhat
ranch
decent
on there
audio
too, because I
quality,
want that wood chipper to
only
enjoy
to
it.
display a somewhat disturbing message that makes you want to laugh.
Go back to the
just
devil.
due to how uncomfortable it is.
Oh, really?
We are not sure.
I
if
am
this
immensely
thing is
uncomfortable
supposed to be
by
shock
his
humor.
disgusting
All we can
color
say
shirt.
Is that Chip the Black Boy is one of the weirdest public access oddities that we have
Oh!
the fortune to see.
Oh
Here's
God!
why.
Thank you, Bird.
Chip the Black Boy is
That bird
some
tried
sort of
to
musical
save the
film
world from.
starring a
Oh, that affected me mentally. I'm gonna have a nightmare. Oh, I hate you so much. Who do I hate? I picked this video. Nobody picked out this video for me. Nobody asked for this except me. So really, the only person I can hate are these two eyes that look back at me in my mirror. Oh, the pitter-patter of his big chunky shoes can eat my ass.
called Chip the Black Boy. Oddly enough, the music
Don't
is
touch
not
that bird
about
ever
religion
again.
or anything
Don't.
like that. It's almost like one of
Well,
those
that was beautiful.
weird
He was the
ARG
bird that he
sites
touched.
that
He
has
touched
a
himself.
Sort of spiritual dark tone to it. some of the lyrics from the song
Uh-huh.
Black Candles are occult-like in nature. And
Oh,
here are a
really?
few
You think a
examples.
ventriloquist zombie's gonna trick me?
Question the source of these voices. Their commands leave me with no choices. Who can deny?
I miss Meat Boy with every fiber of my being. Meat Boy, please come back from the heavens and kill
You may
this guy.
think that this
Meat
is
Boy
just
versus
a
Chip.
one-off
Next boxing
special, but
pay-per-view.
no, it
Get
seems
on it,
whoever
Logan.
made this actually has a point, as there's a second
hate-
song
I hate-
simply titled "Am I Weird?" Here are a few disturbing excerpts from that.
Am I weird? Am I everything you fear? Am I the voice in the void in the space between your ears?
Yes! Okay, yes. You are! You are everything!
Vaulting you to heaven with a hypnagogic spell. Can you smell it?
Something about these odd lyrics leads me to believe that there's something even more disturbing.
I had to concentrate on his
beyond
voice.
the
I hate
top,
this.
dusty layer of unnerving shock horror that the show displays. Perhaps the intention was to watch the show and have us pick it apart and figure out what exactly is going on. Maybe there's a underlying story, a work of fiction.
I almost choked on it. He was the
Or-
Majora's Mask Moon! It all makes sense.
With
Do
this
you,
being public access,
you
perhaps
just laugh at me?
the true answer
Sure.
is much more horrifying than anything we can speculate here.
Excuse me? What is that supposed to mean, George? Or maybe it's not.
Asylum
Maybe it's
For
some dum-dum
Shutins.
with his stupid puppet
Video
making weird shit.
psychotherapy.
It's over though.
Originating
Oh.
from Cleveland, the Asylum for Shutins is an extremely odd show, seemingly hosted by this puppet named
You piece of shit! You piece of shit! You piece of shit! You piece of shit! You piece of shit!
Doctor. Sometimes in front of this
Why
large
would
portrait
you
of
do
himself.
this to me? Yet
In
the
this
glasses
episode,
somehow make
he
it better
commands
for
the
me.
audience
I have to look.
to bow down to him and to praise him, or he'll crush you with the heel of his boot.
Motherfucker, I beat the shit out of you. Me and Jimmy the Rex versus you and your probably fat ass owner. Fucking WrestleMania steel cage. You gotta fight him though. No intergender fighting, cause I ain't touching that bitch.
Contain more of our hosts giving orders and demanding leadership. Intercut with random scenes of people falling and puking and shit exploding on constant repeat. I mean, some of the editing is actually pretty impressive for a public access show. But
So,
most of it is just
is
these
this like-
clips and the doctor speaking.
is this Saw Grandpa
albeit
who
very
made this?
disturbing. Not even disturbing in a subtle, quiet way. The show just hits you over the head with imagery. And when the show does go quiet,
I like to believe
That's
that the
when the
reason.
host
Oh,
begins
I
to
take
speak.
it back. Oh
Well,
my
world's
God.
gone mad.
I'm just gonna say it
Or
right now.
murder
It's
all
so
the
much worse
elementary
white.
school teachers.
I don't know why, but I
And
hate it.
psychotherapy
I think maybe
stuff
because it
like
looks like the ones I hate so much. Can I just?
When I tell you to clean the
I scratched myself on his claw. You too dangerous, Jimmy. I gotta put you down. Oh my God, I sweat through my shirt. Oh, I don't feel good. That was so much worse than Chip. Chip had like the bad voice that I expected. That is the bad. This is like bad satanic voice, cause only Satanists play with ventriloquist dummies. Looking at you, Jeff Dunham. Sorry, Jeff Dunham. That was a little rude of me. I like Peanut, and I think Walter is funny too. Don't ever come near me. Whoever created this, I want you to know, unironically, I hate you. And if I ever meet you, I'm pantsing you. I'm pantsing you, and I'm stealing what chain's in your pocket. 25 cents, I'm gonna buy myself some frickin' old candy with that 25 cents. I'm gonna eat that candy, and when I close my eyes to taste the flavor of that delicious candy, I will get almost orgasmic joy from knowing I did it to the guy who made these creepy ass videos. And then who is the one under whose heel now, bitch?
You clean the boot.
Oh.
And when I tell you to march, you march until you drive.
Okay, listen, Adolf, you can calm down.
You must never tire.
Listen, you may be wearing glasses, but you're not this guy. That's cool Hitler. He's not normal Hitler. That's cool Hitler. It's not Hitler because of copyright laws and stuff. So,
the website is even spookier, with video diaries from the doctor.
he
fan mail,
has
and, hey, a
a
gift shop.
website?
Finally, to conclude this entry, here's an excerpt
Why?
from the Facebook page.
He reads
The
fan
doctor
mail?
is a sadistic, power-mad ventriloquist dummy who administers doses of mind-bending video, ultraviolence, and savage social
Well, that's only the
commentary.
worst thing
He
you've
delivers
ever
his
written
demented therapy with
on my screen
machine-gun-like
ever.
collages of horror movie clips, audio and video samples fused together in a musical tapestry of terror, madness, and destruction. Coming attractions for the end of sanity.
Well, good news. I lost it. It's over. You dare.
Captain Video Show.
Who are you, Captain? Let me look at him.
It's easy to see when someone truly and unabashedly loves what they do. And Captain Video,
like him.
or Ralph Zavadi, loves what he does. Somehow, Captain Video made a public access show with no budget that just captivates the audience with nothing more than the sheer force of will of this man's charisma.
I want you to know that that man's my hero. This is the man, after swimming through a sea of terror, has just picked me up out of waters and said, get effing ready. Me and this guy gonna find Chip, the 100% owned by a white guy black puppet, and that stupid doctor. Doctor, did you get a degree, ventriloquist dummy, from ventriloquist school? Eat my ass! Me and this guy, we're going to the moon! I gotta find one more teammate, though. Hopefully we find one more cool guy.
The first episode
Holy
that we saw
shit!
involved the intro where this man
Does he look like Brian Pillman.
enters a scene by riding a leaf blower, only to turn the camera
Holy
and
shit!
talk about how he loves popping
Wow!
bubbles, only to grab some construction equipment and attempt to
Holy
pop a sun-cooled
shit!
tarp. He later transitions into a scene where he talks about his love for Beerios. This show is just
The
great.
greatest thing
To
ever.
properly
Yes, I
describe the
agree.
show, you would need to take the sheer insanity of Andrew WK and combine it with the crude stunts and humor of Jackass.
Holy shit.
Even when in pain, this man is devoted to what he does and maintains his persona, which is something most people and even actors can't achieve. The perfect
Pure
example was,
charisma?
one winter day.
He's got that
he
wrestler
attempted a
charisma.
trick, which involved him from jumping from a telephone pole into the pool tarp in his backyard. Unfortunately,
No.
he hit the pool side and broke his neck.
Oh!
It was only saved by a kid coming home from school who heard the noise.
Oh, that poor
Astoundingly,
kid.
He decided to air the episode
What a hero.
uncut, including the failed stunt, which subsequently got his show canceled. Despite this, he
Yeah.
remained upbeat and did not
But
let a broken neck
God
get
bless him.
down.
God bless
In
him.
fact,
Listen,
after a bit of recovery time,
I
Family
also
Video
hope if I get
credited
injured, I do it on
Frank
camera,
Zappa
'cause then at
Music
least it wasn't for
curing
nothing.
His broken neck. There is also talk that he may be coming back to television.
Please tell me.
And to mark this man's return is a documentary entitled Beauty Day.
Yes, I am fully aboard,
Elf
boys.
And Fluffer.
I am fully aboard. I am
Elf and
hyped.
Fluffer
This
is
guy
about
is
a
my
girl
hero.
who works for a newspaper, internet thing called Ass. She
Oh,
also
God, I am a-
moonlights as a
I am
superhero
a
called
10-year-old
Electric Elf,
child
but
who
in
laughed.
order to become Electric Elf,
Uh-huh.
she needs to take a pill that is either LSD or LSD. It's really hard
She's
to figure
not a
out what
liar,
exactly
though.
they're
She
saying.
tells the kids
She
how it
then proceeds to
is.
fight crime with her dog Fluffer, who has radioactive fists for some reason.
Yes!
Their words,
I
not
found the other one, boys! Damn, dog.
Holy shit, my leg, I can't move it and it burns. Ah! It's that
That's pretty
crime fighter
accurate.
rat. It pissed on me.
That's radioactive pee, buddy.
Doesn't need to be
The effects of the
radioactive. Have you
show
been?
are
Have you had your
actually
foot peed on?
okay for
Ain't the
time.
greatest.
We won't say that they're Oscar worthy, but there is
Oh,
camera movement,
this is the,
framing.
yes. It's
And
the
while
campiness,
the
though.
performances are campy, they are at the very least entertaining, unlike most of the
no.
insanity on this list.
I am
Near
George.
the end of episode 1, Electra Elf, the odd exposition spewing fast-food alien in this world, gets captured.
Oh!
When-
Oh, I thought that was her own legs. I thought this was literally just disgusting mayonnaise scene. Skip to 1306 if you wish to avoid. Why do you play the mayonnaise bit for that long? Also, how bad could it be? Mayonnaise doesn't really gross me out.
Forces her to eat raw mayonnaise by shoving
Listen, but I'm gonna be
spoonfuls
honest
down
with
her
you.
mouth.
Sometimes
Also
I got
having
really
her
hungry
strapped
at night,
onto a table
and the only
where her
thing was
legs are
some
connected
mayonnaise.
to a pulley, which makes her legs get
Oh,
raised
God, yeah.
for some reason.
Oh,
After a failed attempt at contacting
I did not know I would
Professor
have that kind of
Meredith,
reaction.
she
That
finds
literally
a nail
almost made me
file
throw
and
up.
Remarks about how else is
Right
a
there.
superhero supposed to look this good. She manages to free herself using this nail
That was a lot
file,
grosser than I thought.
despite talking loudly to herself.
So mission accomplished,
She
boys.
only got away with this because the villains were too busy snorting a white powdery drug called Euphoria. As expected, Electric Elf beats the bad guys and makes a pun before finally making it back
So,
to her office.
She literally
where
just made a parody of the old
drug trip
Batman.
Happens, and
So,
it's episode 2.
I only give them
guess.
a applaud.
I don't know. The show is an oddity. It's hard to explain really anything about the show because the explanation leads down a rabbit hole that has the inevitable answer of
Mayonnaise?
everyone involved in this production was on drugs, so accept it.
Why do they have to be on drugs, though? They don't have to be on drugs. I can't tell you how many times I hear something where something's really weird and kind of just like campy, and it's gotta be drugs. I get there's drug jokes, but I can make drug jokes. I've never had drugs before. I think it's supposed to just be a parody of the old Batman. I mean, maybe it was drugs, to be honest with you. But I don't think they were taking drugs when this... Why am I getting a Discord message? Is this from the lady right now? Hello? I'm recording right now. Always good to have my friends insult me on camera. But it was a girl. And for all the guys out there who says, I don't know or be friends with girls, eat my ass. Even though she insulted me. God, they're right.
Carmen's Banana Cooking.
I am immensely excited
The
by
show
that
was
title.
made in the 1980s using Austin Access Television in Austin, Texas. The show times for this strange monstrosity of broadcast television history was 10:30 p.m. on Saturdays and midnights on Sundays. We begin this entry with that information because talking about this show was just weird. Not creepy weird, not fascinating weird, but weird in the sense that you take one look at this and see the caked on makeup and what clearly is a man wearing poorly done, fake, oversized, prosthetic latex boobs, and think to yourself,
It was?
Man, can
Oh
this
man, I just thought that
not
he was
watch
born
this?
with talents.
Oh, there's nothing like a good old-fashioned love song. I tell you, Carmen must be in love. Hey! Welcome to another episode of Carmen's Banana Cooking.
Carmen's Banana Cooking is a show that takes place in its own world that had
Got some bad news for you. Got some bad news for all those fans of that Supergirl from the last one. I forgot her name. I'm sorry. You're off the cut. You got cut. You got cut. Because I found a new person who's gonna help me out. And it's your It's Cameron! That's the face of somebody who's on my team. Yes! And we get to eat bananas.
despite how bizarre and insane the show seems to be, none of it is interesting. And it's just a slog to watch as there's poor video and audio quality.
Wow,
and plenty of
George!
dead air that just makes this painful to sit through.
Oh,
Whatever
come
demented
on.
mind
They
thought
have a
this up
banana
cannot
on their
sketch
head,
out
dude.
Progress to show forward in any cohesive way.
Oh.
They talk with each other about magical bananas that could see the future, and sometimes Carmen sings.
Well, I despised how his face was wrapped up. Basecamp thought it was that again. Is it zooming out? I thought it was zooming in on the tits.
Understand. All in all, Carmen's Banana
You know
Cooking
what?
is one of the
Good
weirdest
for-
things
good
that
for
I've
them
ever seen.
for
But sometimes
having the
it's
confidence
good
to
that
sing,
these
you know?
public access shows are buried under layers of years.
Oh.
Because honestly, this thing is right at home, buried under the ground where no one has to look at it.
Hey, man, that's my team right there. Me and Cameron.
That's not funny. That's sick. The first impression of that's not funny, that's sick is a man with wide eyes,
Holy
almost look
shit.
like glass, yellow
Wow.
crooked teeth, set up in a dimly lit setting, saying,
I like little kids.
I'm sorry I died. I'm sorry I died. I'm sorry I had to come back. That line got me. It killed me. You killed me. You got me good. Isn't it funny how, by the way, that line in general is not necessarily bad? Hey, I like kids. You know, a mom can say that. But when you look like that, it means a whole new meaning. It may not. He may actually be a dad. Statistically, I would say it's not the case, though. He's going to say a bunch of effed up things about kids. I have a feeling this is where it's going to go. He's just going to say creepy things because you want to be creepy. Because I'm guessing kids called you creepy when you were younger, and it left a lot of mental scars that led to the making of this video right here.
They're so cute. Little kids, they're so cute. Little kids. Oh, God, little kids.
That's not funny. That's sick.
A big theme of "that's not funny, that's sick" is showing disturbing
It's not,
imagery
though.
And
He's not- I
downright
mean,
screwed up thoughts and ideas.
It is literally just
This
the
could be
face
in
and the
form
person
of
makes
a
it
home
weird.
Movie like that of Kill, Kill, Kill.
Now
which
that's
is about a
comedy.
Vietnam veteran who hears nightmarish hellscapes.
Man, he really
Only
got
to
it on
come
the third
home
kill. That
and see
really.
his girlfriend left him. He can't get a job, and after much screaming, proceeds to go on and kill people who wronged him. Or it
Actually,
could
he
be
just killed.
a on-site produced skit that shows the main host making fun and bullying homeless, only to later trick said homeless to attacking a young child. Every single episode is poorly acted in such low quality, it is just downright mean-spirited. The home movie is weird and unnerving due to the weird layering of audio, as well as unfunny and out-of-place improv comedy. But
What is he,
it's
my
that
channel?
very set of elements that makes the show.
That hit-
It's just a
that hit really
uncomfortable
deep, bud.
sequence of images
Oh,
to
it hit
trudge
my
through.
knee. Oh, how it really hurt. Oh.
The
Oh.
Fun with Roadkill Handbook.
Also
Volume 1.
hilarious when he's not a ventriloquist
We
dummy.
have to
He
deliver
gets
you
an
a
8.
warning here. Disturbing lyrics is one thing, weird, grossed out humor is another, but this show is downright messed up.
Oh no.
The content beyond this point may feature close-up images of dead cats.
I have officially found where I will stop the video. So I ended up watching the rest of it, but I decided to cut it out even though Blameitonjorge censored the whole thing. It was still pretty bad, so I decided instead of showing you it, here is a summarization of what I witnessed.
The Fun with Roadkill Handbook, Volume 1. Your comprehensive...
There's always one idiot that does something sick. I mean, I talked about prank channels before doing stupid shit like that. Actually, if I remember correctly, I think Filthy Frank did a joke once about it, and it got him in trouble. No, it was Logan Paul or Jake Paul. Oh my God! Times change, some things stay the same, folks. As much as we all shit on YouTube for censorship and turning stuff off, I'm glad to know that they don't let shit like that happen anymore. But also, not surprised, sadly. Back in the 90s, shock humor and shock things were huge, ladies and gentlemen. Gigantic. There's something about the times that we, as content viewers, there was a huge market for it. Don't forget that there was like bum fights, and they sold them on DVDs. I watched an entire video about it, and it sold really well. If that doesn't sum it up, I don't know what will. We were really deranged and weird back in the 90s, which some of it was good, and when it got down to the nitty gritty and the low down shit like that, it was really bad. Part of me says that, you get stuff like rappers and people who just say anything and make art out of it, but a lot of times it's just idiots who make shit out of it and think they're art and it's not. Or they think they're funny and it's not. Thanks for watching, everybody. If you enjoyed, remember to subscribe, leave a like down below, and write a comment. What was the worst one? There were some real bad ones in there. There were some real good ones, like that guy who's pretty much just doing Jackass with charisma. It's YouTube 101. He's just being Steve-O. Was it stupid? Yeah, he did a lot of stupid stuff. Also, I think he actually showed the part where he broke his neck, because I just remember him falling out of it. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you next time, folks. There's some of that stuff's going to give me nightmares for sure. I hate the dummies so much. I feel sick still from that. I'll see you next time, everybody. Bye-bye.